It happened again?
Yeah.
Rule number 1, protect the timeline at any and all costs. We can't stay.
I mean, hey, at least she knows the rules of the timeline. I mean, Barry Allen himself struggles with that more than his children, and that is a problem. They know they're not supposed to mess with the timeline by going to the past, so in return, Barry Allen should know that he's not supposed to go to the future. I mean, they get these rules from Barry in the future, so I'm hoping that this means that he is finally going to realize that messing with the timeline is never the way to go.
Wait, is this about the other Nora?
I do have to say that I am liking this new version of Nora more so far than the older version, just because this newer version of her seems to be a little bit more mature and, you know, responsible.
Why? What's going on?
Dad, we can't talk about this.
Look.
I am so glad that Nora is actually trying to stop Barry from asking her questions about the future, because she knows that answering questions about the future can be dangerous, even if it seems like it's a harmless question.
Right now, I don't care about what kind of rules I have in the future.
I really hope that Barry learns some lessons from his grown adult children that are telling him to not mess with the timeline, because the man needs to learn.
Why don't we all just try and take a breath? We'll be in the Spade Lab if you need us.
I know I mentioned it earlier in this video, but I have to say it again. This version of Nora is so much better than the older Nora. She's just so much more mature than the other one.
I already nuked it, Chester. I just don't want it anymore. Now can we get this over with?
I really do feel bad for Allegra, and I hope that she talks to someone on Team Flash, whether it's Chester or someone else, so that they can maybe help her in the best way that they can.
Did Craig say anything else?
Because Kristen Kramer died in that explosion. And that means you're dead.
No.
Okay, so what exactly are we teasing here? Are we teasing that Kristen Kramer herself could actually be a metahuman and came back to life after the explosion? Because that would be definitely interesting and extremely ironic given the fact that she despises metahumans.
Doctor's orders.
I am so glad that they put this scene in the episode. Even though it's like a little short scene, it is so adorable to see Jay and his wife interact. They are so adorable together.
What the hell do you want?
You, Jay Garrick.
I really wish they would give my man Jay Garrick a break. I mean, the guy had just had problems with his speed, and then finally gets his speed working correctly again, and then bam, he gets kidnapped by a bunch of Godspeeds.
But he's right. You've only known him for a few hours. I've known him for 19 years.
I mean, she truly is right, though. Barry is trying to parent them as if he's raised them their whole life, when in reality, he knows hardly nothing about Bart, and as far as Nora goes, he only knows the older Nora and not the newer Nora.
After what Godspeed took from you, from us?
Godspeed didn't take Uncle Jay. He killed him.
Man, I really hope they don't actually end up killing Jay Garrick off the show. I love that man so much. He is such an underrated character. So I really hope that they don't actually end up killing him off. Yes, I have been so upset that they haven't put Frost a whole lot in the past couple of episodes. Like, she can easily handle these speedsters. Like, come on. I'm fixing to rant about this, by the way. I believe that they nerf Frost so bad. I mean, Speed and Cold are literal opposites. She is one of the biggest weaknesses to a speedster. Let her fight them with her full power. They nerf her so bad. I mean, she has insane regenerative capabilities and combat skills and all of this. Why won't they let her just go fully unleashed on these Godspeed duplicates? It makes no sense. Which brings me to my next point. I really hope that in season 8 they level up her power a lot. You know, I feel like they can definitely take advantage of the Carla Tannhauser storyline that they should be doing next season. I really hope that they do, because I've been waiting since season 5 for them to do this storyline. I'm getting a little impatient. If they do that storyline, then that's a perfect perfect opportunity to bring her dad back, because I have a hard time believing that that man is actually dead and died to a pathetic little dagger when, like I mentioned, they have regenerative capabilities, so I think it's a bit corny that they tried to kill him off with that, so I really hope that that actually wasn't his actual death and he's just trying to like finesse them or something. But if they bring him back and they make her mom turn evil with her power, maybe this would give Frost an opportunity to learn more about her abilities and become more powerful and live up to her full potential.
We could always lock you in a pipeline cell until this is all over.
Beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Did they just threaten to lock their kids in a prison cell?
And now more people are gonna get hurt, and it's all my fault.
It's not.
Okay, but Allegra and Chester are so cute. I know I've mentioned that in previous videos, but they are. And I really hope that Allegra comes around and lets Chester comfort her, because she's going through a really hard time, and I think having someone helping her out would benefit her.
Iris, if we beat the Godspeed clones here in 2021, the real August Hart will never get his powers back.
Which means that when Nora and Bart go back to 2049, there won't be a Godspeed there to endanger them.
We have to break the chain.
This sounds less like breaking the chain and more like, hey, we're gonna do something that may mess the timeline up. Why are they just standing there like that? I mean, the man is dying and they're just like, what an interesting predicament we're in right now. Like, help him!
I leave Central City for 2 seconds.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
But you know how to stop him.
Actually, it was my son's idea.
I feel like this was a very unnecessary flashback. I mean, we knew what he was talking about. I don't know. I'm not trying to hate. I just feel like it was unnecessary.
Can you guys take care of things in the field while I'm in there?
Of course.
Of course they can handle things in the field. They are very powerful people. And also, I want to say that I'm so happy to have Cisco back on the show, even if it is for just this episode and the next. I know he wasn't gone for very long, but I miss having Cisco around. He has always been one of my favorite characters, so it's really great to have him back.
Kramer, what's up?
I'm sorry, this scene is just so funny to me because literally all she had to do was stay in the lane she was already in and she wouldn't have got hit, but instead she swerves into the lane that this man is driving in. Okay, so it will be interesting to learn more about Godspeed in the next episode and why the version of him that came back to the past didn't have any memories, but the August Heart within his brain does have the memories. So hopefully we'll get some answers on that in the next episode, and hopefully we'll learn more about Godspeed in general. That's it for this episode of The Flash. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!